We often look externally for wealth and abundance in our lives, but the truth is the one place that we can actually have that feeling and we can actually make everything come to fruition is from within. In this video, we're going to talk about the law of gratitude and how it is the secret feeling to creating wealth and abundance in your life. Let's dive into it. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon so you're updated when videos just like this come out in the near future. Gratitude is one of the most important practices that I've ever embarked on. Forget hoping and waiting and wanting something when we really don't know what we want ourselves. We often crave something externally, whether it's cars, whether it's success, whether it's girls, whether it's money, whether it's whatever it is. And that is fine, that's not inherently wrong. But when it comes at the cost of something that is internal and we're trying to fill the gap of what we want or have in our lives, that's when it's a problem. Buying stuff, getting success will never fill the internal gap. But the one thing that is real, this gap, this physiological disillusion to what we have and what we want, typically is filled by something called gratitude. Now, gratitude is one of the easiest ways to see what you really have in life, to feel what you really have, and to understand and be happy with the things around you. Coincidentally enough, the person who normally is gracious, the person who loves what they have, who honors what they have, who respects what they have, is typically the one who's rewarded with more stuff, with a better life. The hopeless person, the person in self-helplessness, the person who says, poor me, who really wants people to give them things, whether it's pity, whether it's money, whatever it may be, they're typically the ones who, one, not only have it worse because their internal state is off, but also want external things more than anything could ever be, when really it's the internal impairment in seeing what they already have that is causing this continual lack and distortion between what they have and what they want. When you feel grateful, you feel unstoppable. We've all heard of the law of attraction, and whether you believe it or whether you think that it's hocus pocus, what you do need to realize is often the person who is grateful, the person who walks around in a joyous, abundant feeling spirit, they understand that wealth is from within and not from without, does get more than the person who doesn't. You know, in the two character archetypes that we talked about a second ago, the first person, the person who is internally happy, often gets more. The person who's externally sad shows it. They know that internally there's something missing, but they think that putting things in there from the external is going to make up for what they're missing internally from not realizing what they already have. And if they just realize and were happy with what they had now, more would come. Doesn't get any more. And whether you believe in law of attraction, that is what always happens. You know, of course there's variances in what actually goes on, but more times than not, that's going to be a continued pattern that we see often. Now, that is the secret to wealth and abundance. It's simply practicing gratitude. Before we go, I want to give you a quick little gratitude exercise that I love to use every single morning to get my mind right. I pull out my gratitude journal, and if you haven't watched the video on journals, make sure to watch that first. And then I write 3 to 5 things that I'm truly grateful for. I think about them, I re-experience them if they're experiences. I give thanks to everything that I have, and I start my day on a positive note, ready for the day, ready for anything that's going to come, and knowing that things are actually going to come my way. That's it for this quick video on gratitude. If you're grateful for anything, put it in the comments below. I love to know what you're grateful for. I'm grateful for you watching this video. I just want to say that before we end it. Make sure to subscribe so I can make more videos like this in the future. And I look forward to seeing you in the near future.